the pain and the pleasure. The leisure from my own seeking, tweaking all the parts that you play, articulating all of the starts, the beginnings, the repetitions, the fencing, the swordsmanship with your pen, your pencil, your ink within your own brain, comes forth, regal-like, purple, navy, violet, let us say violet. All of the pain within my face. Let us not go insane. They all know about the torture. They all know. Secretly, keep it a quiet. Shush, shush, shush. Don't tell anyone. I'll stay here tonight, and the next night, and the next night. I hope I don't fight and scream and yell. And then the other people come. The peelers. No, the Benthams. Let us have the obscure Benthams. The idiosyncratic, where the individual stands up for what he believes in against the collective evil. Sometimes you do your research, you eat your sea perch, and you sit and look out on the lawn, on the grass, where there's no ocean. It's just a hedge. It's just a gate. Sometimes you see the opening of a sky. The mind-revealing substances within your own brain reveal you can just sit right here and the universe will reveal a Spain, an Italy, a Kenya. Some people can't handle it, and you have to play it back to them. Play it, and play it. Repetition again, consistency. Once again, repetition. Waiting for the right moment to pounce on my vulnerable mind. The mind is inseparable to the body and spirit and soul and heart and the groin. They are all inseparable. And you start again and again and again until you finally rehearsed, well, the endless, infinite speeches. All of those speeches. Lost in thought. Sometimes you see the knot. You hear something, some noise that sounds strange, alien, foreign, strange, and you sometimes say, let it pass. Sometimes you say, up their ass. I've won, regardless of the situation, of endless situations, of endless wars that begin and start, easy come, easy go, easy come, easy go. Night shifts will start again. You drive and steer and meet someone from Honduras, Brazil, Peru. Boy, P.U., are you from Paraguay? I didn't know. I should meet you. Sometimes you eat some Somalian whiskey. Can you do that? I don't know, you need to be frisky with someone from Senegal. But then I don't know. Spirits? Don't be silly, don't shoot me. I'm not from there. I don't stare too long, do I? Do I? I don't stare too long. No, I don't think I do. Just articulate and see through all of that falsity. All of the false. It's called emotional depth. Nothing creepy, nothing silly, nothing false. Sometimes you have to speak in your own accent, your own voice, your own mind, and think for yourself. Be forceful. Reveal yourself, who you are, why you are, and speak for yourself and watch it for yourself. I should go all white, just to see what I really look like and who I really look like. Just to know yourself in the mirror and stare once more again and say, I know what I sound like. I saw your voice from a mile away. I knew what to say. I knew what to speak. I sometimes would see her and I sometimes would seek. And I would seek again and say, I must drive again. I must steer. Like the boat on land. I must steer and fear of no fear. Fear nothing. Ah, yes, show everything. Read a book sometimes and not read a book. Sometimes they mistook me for the silly guy, the funny guy, but I'm not really. You see all, and it's a good that I'm not that competitive. I'm just repetitively benevolent, and they just can't take it. I await your insults in my mind. Ah, but don't tell anyone. Shush, shush. Don't tell anyone. Anyway, no one's talking in my mind. Don't be silly. No one's trying to manipulate it. Oh. Quote your own lines of poetry. You say something with substance. You say it. You emphasize. And I just can't seem, for the life of me, to go back to one of my sonnets right now. I'm just too filled with anger and rage. Boy, sometimes you need a stage, and then it's right here. A shepherd to the flock. I bet Beckett never knew anything. He was no Shakespeare. He was no Marlowe. But then, he was no Jesus. And then you have to follow, you have to follow, you have to follow, you have to follow. Boy, the torture is insane. And I don't care what's going on in the world. Never did. I don't pretend, like some people. Stop pretending. People know when you're a psychopath. Stop pretending. It makes people sick secretly, at night, before they go to sleep. Sometimes you need to pause to remember a line that you had written. Let me think, let me think, let me think, let me think. Let me think, let me think, let me think. Of an actual line that's mine, not someone else's. An actual my own words, my own words. What is it called? What is it called? If I were to lift the veils of trust. You said again, if I were to lift, but then you can't show that vulnerable emotion. You just feel all that tension within. Here I am without any sin, still alive in the subtropics, not working 9 to 5 and never will.